Well, another episode of Space 1999.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
This one called The Missing Link and was probably written by The Missing Link.
Oh, now that's not right.
No, it isn't, but it's not a good one. Which is sad because actually the great Peter Cushing guest stars in this one.
Oh my God. Yeah. He was in those,
The Hammer horror movies.
right. Those. Yeah. And he was in Star Wars.
Yep. He was in the original Star Wars. He was kind of Darth Vader's boss in that one, or I guess sort of the assistant manager in that one. He didn't survive. He blew up in the Death Star.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he did, because now we know pieces of the Death Star can still survive.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe he did. Yeah. But, so this one follows the Ring Around the Moon series, which is where they encounter another superior intelligence.
Another computer? No.
No, at least I don't think they are, but I don't know. It's trying to be all surreal and I guess psychedelic or whatnot, but kind of falls flat as most of the action takes place in just a room. So they're going along, and then Koenig, his mind gets trapped with the planet Zeno, I guess it was, or Zeno, I can't remember.
Well, which one is it?
Well, it's a make-believe planet, so it doesn't matter.
Well, then why bother trying to pronounce it right?
Well, okay, good point. So they come in contact with it, and he gets trapped, and he's seeing this. Well, actually, it's just a room, but he's actually in a coma at the base, and they're trying to help him, but they don't know. And his brain patterns are so low that they're beginning to believe he's brain dead. And poor Dr. Russell, who, of course, is quietly in love with him as he is quietly in love with her. Yeah, will they or won't they? They do, because they were married in real life.
What?
Oh, yeah. I believe that they got together on the set of Mission Impossible.
Oh, that's right. Martin Landau was in that. Wait, she's the blonde girl from the...
Yes, that's right. That was Barbara Vane. And so they, they're... You just can't hide the passion and romance between the two of them in Space 1999. So anyway, so she, she's all sad. She doesn't think she can save him and all that. Meanwhile, in his mind,
so this is all just a dream.
it could very well be, but it apparently is this super duper alien played by Peter Cushing in a wig and dressed up like a wizard or some such. And then he has his adult daughter who lives with him like a child. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She instantly falls in love with Koenig, so she wants to keep him, like a pet. And, but turns out she really does grow to love him and doesn't want to keep him.
Yeah, like a pet.
Right. Yeah, because he would rather go home and all that. It's the thing they keep saying, "Hey, you can live with us. We're ahead of you by 1,000,000 years," and all this sort of stuff. And that you look at this advanced city, and they show this matte painting of a space city like thing, out the window.
Oh,
yeah. He was supposed to go live there, but if it's all in his head and that's how they're communicating with him, I'm not sure how that would work. Seems like that was all just a fantasy. Maybe they explained it and I just wasn't paying attention.
well, that's very likely.
Yeah, it probably is. It just wasn't a very good episode. So he overcomes that. He's allowed to wake up, and so I guess they were just going to take his consciousness and not his body. So they didn't want to deal with that thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, they must be like pure energy entities, and that's how they exist. And they were offering him the chance, and he could have had eternity.
Yeah, that's right. That's probably the one way you can truly achieve immortality is to be a entity of pure energy, and exist like that. So I guess that's what they're trying to do. But
yeah, but then you're immortal and for all eternity, and yet you still have like schoolgirl crushes and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible.
It really is, because most of the time that it just doesn't hit well.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, unless it's just her and her dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think Koenig was like, "Holy crap! There's something weird going on here. I gotta get out."
Right. That, Yeah, it was just them, but there's no one else because there might be some other chicks or whatnot.
Could be, or it could be some guys pretending to be chicks, and how would he know? Because they've mastered the ability to make themselves appear any way they could. And so,
well, there's nothing wrong with that.
that's called a trap there. Like,
Oh my God, you can't. You just said that. Just don't listen to him, ladies and gentlemen. You just, some people, they just can't get with it, and it's sad. It's so sad. So there'd be nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
well, before you were saying it was a good idea for him to split.
Well, that's because, the creepiness with, who wants to live with Peter Cushing off here?
Well, he played weird people in those Hammer movies, but I'm sure he seemed like a pretty nice guy, though.
Wait, so you want to live with him?
Well, no, he'd visit, but yeah.
Yeah, see, if he could have visited, then it would have worked out better.
Yeah, I guess so. So anyway, I guess missing link because they thought he could help them restore to their humanity because they felt that Koenig was a lot like their ancestors, or maybe they were insinuating that they really were from Earth or something, or I can't remember. But so yeah, despite the fact that it all took place in a guy's mind, I gotta admit it's pretty fleeting in memory. So yeah, not a good one. While you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness, so many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.